Well, you look so gorgeous as you are. You sure you want me to do any wand work? I don't think you need to change a teensy little bit. Morning. How are you doing this morning? Excited to go to Hogsmeade? Oh, really? Didn't tell me that. So is he meeting you? The Three Broomsticks. Oh. Yes, of course. Yes, of course I can scrounge up a couple charms to help you look better. Oh, definitely, because we don't have to leave for about a half hour now, do we? Is that what you're wearing? Okay, now that looks wonderful. I think that looks fine. I'm just wearing my school robes over. Oh, yes. Now you, of course, want to look nice if you're having a little outing. So, did you want me to add any colour, or did we just want to get rid of some blemishes? Okay, well, let me first start with that. To practice, I haven't done my blemish removal in a little while. I don't keep these things up daily. I know some people who wake up every morning and do their spell work on their face, but I can't be bothered. I have books to read, studying to do. I have so much studying to do. I feel like I'm behind. Oh, that, yeah, I've got to figure out where even to put them. Got me my Goblin Rebellions, I've got my ancient runes. It's madness. I need to work out an organization for all my parchments. Well, some of those are from second year even, but, well, you know I'm not going to get rid of them. May need them someday. But enough about me. Let's get back to you. I just need to practice my Clario. Sometimes I'm a little too flicky. Just tested. I have a little, you can see I have a little dot here on my hand. Clario. Oh, that's a little too flicky. Clario. Maybe just a little whisper. Clario. There we go. Just a little whisper makes it nice. So we'll try that on yours. So do you just want, I mean, you have a couple around. You don't need, just to my discretion, certainly. So we have there, Clario. And just along the cheeks, a couple of Clario, Clario, Clario. And then, I think just on this side of the nose is okay, but go Clario. And we go down, we just scan, just a little by the chin here. Clario. Yes, that's not too strong. I think that's much better. Yes, I'm very out of practice, I know. So for your lip colour, did you want to add anything, or, I mean, it can be quite obvious, but if you don't mind standing out, we could add a little bit of colour. A nice crimson. Oh, I do think it's in that. Ah, crimson. Now this one, do you want the spell work is a little bit flexible with how it works. So we can have just the same colour across the whole lip, or it could be lighter towards the centre with a nice dark outline, or perhaps we could do with dark towards the centre and a light on the outside. All has to do with how I actually issue the spell. The dark outside and lighter centre. Okay. Crimsonati. 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 See these little gold tendrils that come out from the wand as I put that on. Does it feel warm at all? I've never actually done the lip colour on myself. Crimsonati. It does actually work on ghosts. Moaning Myrtle let me try it on her. Crimsonati. There. And Crimsonati. There. Oh, yes, I think it really sets your face out. You will be very eye-catching. Of course, he can't keep his eyes off you anyway, can he? I had a suspicion that he fancied you. Yeah, well, he always has that look, so I'm glad he finally asked you out. You definitely deserve it. So did you want anything on the eyes, eyelashes, hair? I did learn a new hair charm. Not that you can tell, I don't do it on myself. Oh, it does this little braid. Oh, it's very, very cool. It's a very easy to undo if you don't like. Would you like me to just try it? Yeah, it's a old Celtic charm actually. Yeah. Yes, so I just need to reach behind here and we'll let her go. Revalvium monoga, Revalvium modondi, suke suke la la bu, Revalvium macuco la pedu, so so la go go di, ra ra da duco na na ti. What do you think? It's a bit different, isn't it? Not the biggest fan? No, that's alright. It's a simple charm to undo. Restoro. There you go. Your hair's back to normal. Just want to keep it straight. I mean, we do have a ribbon, anything like that. Okay. So did you want anything for the eyes or the lashes? Okay. Just a nice light brown colour. Yep, no, I do know that one. I'll do it quite lightly, don't want it to be too strong. So we just go mudo, mudo. How's that? Do you want it like that or a little darker? Okay, mudo, mudo. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Now, did you want anything in the eyelash? Don't know if you ever see, I mean, obviously I grew up in the Muggle world. The Muggle world, they have a mascara, which makes your lashes all dark. You can actually do something similar with a wizard. It's actually interesting because the spell, well, foundation is the word mascara. You would? Wonderful. Mascara. Mascara. Yeah, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Just kind of light, just makes them pop a bit. You look lovely. Did you want any rose to the cheeks? Rosio. Rosio. Just a little more. Rosio. Rosio. Too much. Restoro. Restoro. So I'll try and do it medium. Rosio. Rosio. Like that? Yes, I think you look quite good. You wearing any jewellery, anything like that? Oh, I don't think you need to. No, I think you look lovely just how you are. So, is he paying for your butterbeer today? You haven't spoken about that. Oh, for me, I'm a little, I don't know, you know. I mean, I grew up, my mom is a bit of a feminist, I don't know. Wizards don't really talk about such things, do they? But, you know, she's very big about not paying, well, that men shouldn't always have to pay for women and that sort of thing. But, I don't know, for me, I always think it's kind of a nice gesture, isn't it? But I can also understand, but then again, you know, we are going to a school that has had many female headmistresses, which is not the case for a lot of other places, so it can be different depending on the situation. Of course, our ministers for magic have mainly been male ministers, so there are still problems in the wizard world. But is that caused by having your butterbeer paid for? I don't really know. Oh, I know. I barely feel like I have time to go to Hogsmeade. I have so much reading to do. I've got a history of magic parchment that has to be done tomorrow, 13 inches. And I've also got a potion I need to finish. Professor Snape will not be happy with me if I do not improve. I did not do too well in the session, so I've been redoing it. I followed the directions, but I think there must be something wrong with the directions. Well, I mean, perhaps I'm just doing them wrong, but it just is not quite working for me. Then the new charm, I've got that down, so I don't really need to practice that. I've always been good with the charm, but my bird cage turning back into a badger. When I'm turning my bird cage back, it still has that little hook at the top. So I've got to work on my transfiguration. The poor little badger running around with a hook on its head. And then when I turn it back to a bird cage, it still has just the tiniest little claw sticking out. So I'm trying to work on that, but having a little bit of issues, yeah. I'm sure I'll get there. Defense against the dark arts. Yes, now the Confundus charm. Been working on that. But I think the biggest thing for me is just trying to keep it all straight, you know. So I've got 10 courses. And then Care of Magical Creatures is obviously a bit of a laugh, but Hagrid, he's a dear, dear friend, so I always have to go and see him and get that taken care of. Anyway, I'm just jabbering on. I probably should try and get a little bit of studying in before we leave Hogsmeade. Did you want to meet up at all? Go to Honeydukes or... Oh, yes, of course you'll be busy with your boyfriend. Okay, I won't say it again, but you will look wonderful. He'll think you are the most gorgeous person that's ever existed, because of course you are. And then, in a few short years, you'll be married and having babies. I know, I wasn't supposed to say boyfriend, and suddenly I've got you married. I've gone mad. I only slept a few hours last night. I've been studying like mad, so I do need to get a bit more studying in now, or else I don't know how I'm going to do on my History of Magic exam. Oh, those Goblin Rebellions. I've got it down mostly, I think, but there's a couple dates that I just don't quite have right. Was it the 3rd of June, or was it the 5th of June? You know, that sort of thing. Oh, yes, I think Professor Binns is very, very particular about the dates. Oh, no, I think you need to have every date just as it should be. So I'm trying to work through my dates there, which of course my study guide that I made was way too general. I need to have so much more detail in there, otherwise I'm just never going to get it done. So I'll let you go, and I'm just going to grab a couple more minutes of studying before we go off to Hogsmeade.